Hi, James. This is Jeff with Zucor Marketing. We're based in San Antonio, Texas. We specialize exclusively in helping trade companies like roofing, painters, remodelers to get more customers through Google. We've also helped 100 companies just like yours to do exactly that. And in this video, I'm going to show you specifically what's holding your website back and what your top competitors doing differently that's allowing them to beat you right now. Let me start with a quick result from a recent client. We work with a roofing company in a similar market to yours. When they actually came to us, they were getting roughly 4 calls a week from their website. And after we implemented the same changes I'm about to show you, they were getting 11 valid leads a week within 90 days. I'm sharing that because I want you to understand what I'm about to show you isn't something theoretical. These are real changes that produce real results from companies exactly like yours. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your website. Well, compared to your top competitors, your website is actually average at best. And I'm going to show you exactly why. The gap isn't actually in how your website on how it looks. It's about in how Google sees it. Right now, Google doesn't see it the way it needs to in order to put you in front of customers who are actively searching for your services. There are three main areas wherein your website is falling short. Let's go ahead and go through each one of them. First one would be the content. Google is actually looking for 1,500 words on a homepage, and the more relevant content you have, the more Google considers you an expert in your field and the higher it ranks you on Google. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just for us to see how many words you have on your homepage. We currently have 831 words. That is significantly short of what Google wants to see. So by adding additional relevant content to your homepage, that will directly improve on how Google ranks you on the search results. Second one would be the keyword. Keywords are the exact words and phrases your customers type into Google when they're searching for businesses like yours. For example, someone in your market might type for roofing in Houston, Texas, in the search, and then Google actually scans your website looking for those exact phrases. And the more you use the right keyword throughout your content, the more Google considers your website relevant for those searches, and the higher it ranks you on Google. However, repeating the keywords too many times is called keyword stuffing, and Google will actually penalize you for it. So the goal here is strategic usage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how Google displays search results. So when you do a search, you'll see three types of results, and at the very top are the sponsored results or the paid ones. And below the paid ones are what we call the map pack, which takes into account the business or the distance between the business from the person doing the search. And also being here is extremely valuable because this listings gets a lot of attentions and clicks, and the results here are actually your complete Google business profile, including reviews, call button, updates, and many more, and not just links into your website. Below the map pack are the organic search results, which many people call the real results because they're not paid ads. So these are the website that Google considers most relevant based on the keywords being searched and the factors about the quality of your website. So we have here your top competitors' website. Um, this is also exactly who's taking most customers away from you right now. Let me show you what they're doing differently. So right off the bat, they do have a crystal clear call to action the moment you land on their homepage. They have an enormous amount of keyword optimized contents throughout their website. They have detailed service pages, regularly updated blogs, and tons of other great contents. Every one of these things actually tells Google that this is an important, trustworthy website, and Google actually rewards them by putting them at the top of the search results. Moving on to the third one, which are the numbers. We use this cool tool. We actually use this professional tool called Ahrefs that most SEO specialists use to evaluate website. I'm going to walk you through the numbers. Let's start off with DR. This is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the overall strength of your website. And backlinks are like links from other website pointing to yours, so you can also think of them as recommendations or shoutouts from around the internet. And the more high quality backlinks you have, the more important Google considers your website and the higher it ranks you on the search results. We'll be comparing both numbers. So this is your competitors' numbers. With DR and UR, it shows that Google considers their website a much more trustworthy and a stronger website. That's also because they have more backlinks, they have more keywords, which gave them more traffic within the last 30 days. What this actually means is that Google currently trusts their website significantly more than yours, and that difference translates directly into them receiving more calls and leads from customers who search for the exact services that you offer. And customers who also never even saw your website because this competitor showed up first on the search results. So to summarize what we found, your website needs better content and more keywords to meet Google's requirements. And you also need significantly more high quality backlinks to close the trust gap between your website and your competitors. Also, each of this is actually flexible. None of them require rebuilding your website from scratch. They are specific, targeted improvements that will directly impact where you rank on Google and thus how many new customers you get versus your competitors. Now, some of these changes are things you can actually begin working on with yourself, and this video has given you a clear picture of exactly where to focus. But if you want to quickly and completely beat your competitors, we can definitely help you out with it. Our founder, Samuel Turcott, is also a marketing specialist who worked with trade companies for over 25 years. He does a limited number of free 20 minutes deep dive calls with business owners where he builds a specific action plan tailored to your website, your services, and your local market. It's a genuine working session. It's not a sales call. He'll tell you exactly what you should and in what order, and you can actually take that plan and do whatever you like with it. I'm also going to be following up in a couple of days, and if what you've seen in this video resonates with you, it's worth 20 minutes of your time to talk with him directly. So I really do appreciate your time. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.